Anyway, so this weekend we went to Biosphere 2. Thank you to everybody that's up here. It went okay, despite very few people actually being at Biosphere, and we didn't really have a real camera, so I took these pictures from my phone. There's Tim sitting with their meteorites, and Benjamin, our guest star of the week, and that's Dolores Hill over there talking to that large group of people. That was probably our most successful thing. Dolores Hill is a meteorite expert over at LPL. She brought all sorts of meteorites and talked everyone's ears off, and it was wonderful. We were kind of over near the biosphere structure doing like little comet activities. We made comet and made little craters, and it was really fun and very messy, but it was fun. So I encourage everybody to, if you're available this Saturday, go to our last biosphere outreach thing for this semester at least. I won't be there, but if you are available, we're going to be doing some pretty simple activities, which will include making sundials and explaining how to read them, making planispheres and also explaining how to read them, and calculating how high you can jump on other planetary bodies like the moon, Jupiter, whatever, everything in our solar system, essentially. And if you're available to help, we really need your help, because I know there's kind of a competing group going to Karshner Caverns this weekend, so we could really use the help this weekend in particular. Since I won't be there, I will be determining the rest of my entire life on Saturday. So if you're available to help, please put your name down. The plan is to, again, meet at 8 a.m. in the Stewart Observatory parking lot, and we'll just head out from there. Next weekend, we were invited to White Elementary to host a star party and do a few activities. That will be next Tuesday. We'll probably meet at school, probably a little before 5, head over to White Elementary, and we'll have telescopes. We'll be bringing our star model, and we will do a very brief presentation about how telescopes work and how you can calculate telescope magnification, and we could really use a few hands for that. They're also going to have somebody from the U of A bringing meteorites. I assume it's Dolores Hill, but I'm not sure. They didn't really know. But we could really use your help, and it will be kind of like an elementary school open house, so kids and their parents will be there. So it's nearby. I think it's south of here, but I can't quite remember. If you're available to help, I can give you all the details about White Elementary, but it's not too far away, at least not when I looked it up like 2 weeks ago. So I've been talking to a few people within the College of Science, and in the past, the Astronomy Club has had access to this old dome on Tumamook Hill. It was owned by the club for a period of years in the late 90s, and at some point they had in this 16-inch telescope in there, and that's the Astronomy Club of like 96 or 97. If you see on the far right there, that's Adam Block, who's now the lead astronomer for the Mount Lemmon Sky Center. And the current state of this telescope is more like what it looks like on the left over there. We have some paint chipping off. There is no telescope, but if people are interested, we might be able to completely renovate that telescope. Maybe contact like TAAA and get a telescope of our own, and we would have kind of a permanent site where we could do all sorts of outreach activities or use that for personal use. If you don't know, Tumamook Hill is right next to a mountain, which is in that direction.
You can see the domes on it.
Yeah, you can see the domes. There used to be like a 20-inch telescope that looked exactly like the 21-inch that we have here on campus, but that's no longer in use, and they're actually demolishing that because they have the money to demolish it for some reason. But there's a lot of history to Tumamoc Hill, and it's a really good site. There are at least like a few hundred people that hike up there almost every day, and it would be a really good avenue for public outreach. So just a raise of hands, would there be any interest in completely renovating this telescope and or dome and using it? So just raise of hands. Yeah, we would probably do this next semester, but okay, so everybody that's here. So I'll probably talk to the powers that be and see what we can do. I don't know if we'll be able to get like a 16-inch telescope like that, but I'll keep you posted on that. In addition to projects, our club is in serious need of money to do all sorts of things that we do. So Jake and I were talking the other day, and we came up with a potential fundraiser idea. I don't know if anybody has any concerns, questions, or is even willing to do it, but we were thinking of a bake sale on the mall because you could potentially get up to a couple $100 with that if you're out there for like 5 hours. So for one, is there any interest in the club having a bake sale? Raise your hand. Is that okay? That's a lot of iffy sure's. Since we have to reserve mall space 2 weeks out, and 2 weeks from basically today is the day before Thanksgiving, I would probably do it 3 weeks in advance on either Tuesday, November 30th or Thursday, December 2nd. What potential days? Okay, so who would be willing to bring something for the bake sale is the first question. Okay.
Well, I can bake, but I don't have a kitchen to bake in, so if someone wants to let me a kitchen, I can bake like crazy.
Okay. I don't think getting the goods will be too bad. Are people willing to sit out on the mall and actually run the table on this Tuesday or Thursday
I don't
for any period of time?
November 30th, you said?
Yeah, November 30th.
I don't think the mall can be available on that day.
Why?
There's a big sustainability fair going on.
Okay.
So
We could sustain us by
I'm just
them
saying.
giving us money. Okay, it's probably going to be December 2nd then.
There's a home football game on December 2nd.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
Well, they're
ASU,
blocking-
right?
They're blocking off all of the South 6 parking.
Then that's ASU's.
There's a game that's moving on a parking space, so.
Interesting. So I will keep you posted on the dates. I'm not sure when we'll be able to do it. That's pending mall space available. But so we have interest in doing this. We have people that could man the table at
I don't see
certain
why
times.
December 2nd wouldn't work.
It
There's going to be a lot of people.
Who's mentioning it might be better because there'd be a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know they're blocking off the part of the mall near McHale for
Right.
tailgating.
Right. Well, we'll never do it
Yeah.
over there anyway.
But if we would probably have to check, they might decide to put something out for the parking lot too as well.
Okay. Well, we'll check. I have no idea what the situation is. I'll talk to event planning people, and hopefully we'll get a lot of money. I'm not sure if we can like sell everything for a set price, or if it has to be like a donations, take whatever you want.
You may have to say that it's donations, but you can actually like write prices on a paper and then upload them.
Yeah, yeah. So, in any case, I've seen bake sales be very successful on the mall, so we'll definitely try that. Just a reminder, we have all sorts of project meetings going on. I keep talking to the person in charge of computers without any help, so I'm still not sure if we'll be able to do exoplanet project meeting tomorrow. So tentatively that's canceled. If I hear anything otherwise today, I'll send out an email and we can meet up at 5, but tentatively that's probably canceled for tomorrow. Also, tomorrow, since it's a holiday and you have nothing better to do, you should come to the Astronomy Club office at 2 p.m. and help Katie make the donations box. We have a huge 14-inch sphere thingy that we're going to make into awesomeness. So, since you have nothing better to do, you have no excuse. except school doesn't even count in this case.
Are you taking a GRE?
Well, yeah, I won't be there, but that's another story. But everyone else should come and help out. Okay, sounds good. So that's really all I have. Very short meeting, just throwing out a few ideas. Any questions, comments, concerns? Yes.
Do we have an officer position about, I don't know, event planning and?
Yes, but she's not here. I will talk to her. Okay. All right. Anything else? Okay. We have no talk this week. Couldn't find anybody. We might have a talk next week, so definitely come next week. So, yeah.